everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Hominess Plants, and I am back with another memory spread. For this week, I will be planning out the week of January 2nd through January 8th, utilizing this stunning kit from Nikkiplusthree called Baby It's Cold Outside. As you can see here, I'm showing you guys all the florals that I pulled in. I did pull in this new deco sheet from the Sweet Planner. I hauled that in my Black Friday haul. I picked up some florals that Nikkiplusthree came out with as an addition to this kit. She reformatted this kit and added floral sheets that you could purchase separately. And I talked about this in my Black Friday haul. You can definitely tell that either, I don't know, I've had this kit for a while, or that she just used a different printer, because the florals that I purchased that are the floral add-on for this kit, they're just like a more deeper, like vibrant pink that are than what's in the actual kit. I don't know. I feel like because the florals are the same design and they're, roughly the same color, it looked really good. So I'm not complaining. I also pulled in some floral sheets from Letters to Apollo because they had just bigger bunches, like bigger bouquets that I wanted in my sidebar. I was in love with what I did with the sidebar here. So I pulled in this little snowman and tree deco sheet or deco piece from my Live Love Posh winter sticker book. And that girl from the Sweet Planner deco sheet, it looks like she's actually building the snowman because she's like holding up a snowball and looking like she's putting the heart. I don't know. I was really happy with it. I did also put Christmas lights around the tree, and I know it's January, but like, I don't know, it's tree, and I felt like it needed lights. Like I used garlands to make it look like there were lights on the tree. Also throughout the spread, I wanted to make it look like the snow was falling down the columns. So that was really my inspiration behind what I did with the date covers here. I did DIY date covers again. This is the second week in a row that I've done DIY date covers. I don't know. I'm really loving the freedom and the creativity. Also, some of these older formatted kits that I'm using this year, the date covers are just, they're not as like streamlined. They're not as kiss cut. They're not as flush. So I'm really enjoying like making my own. So the thought process I had was I wanted to make it look like snow was dripping down into the columns. So I pull in a lot of these snow drops and like little snow flurries and everything. And I pull that in a lot throughout the spread. All of the foiled stuff that I pulled in is either from the Giving Girl, Sadie Stickers, or the Pretty Pink Co., or Honey Inked. I pulled in a lot. Those are pretty much the three main shops that I pulled in for this spread in terms of like foiled deco. And then of course I pulled in a lot of like the deco that came with the kit and that came with the Sweet Planner deco sheet. I was really happy with how well that Sweet Planner deco sheet matched this kit. Like the girl's sweater was, the right color pink, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun creating the little scene in the sidebar there. So I was really happy with the base of this. The snow dividers, those are that I put at the top of the full boxes. Those are from Honey Inked. I think I said this before in the last Nikkiplusthree spread that I did. I purchased a lot of those those half-cut snow dividers from Honey Inked a couple years ago, and I just had so many left over. So it's really nice actually using my collection, and I don't know, there's something really rewarding about actually going through your collection and using what you have. So, okay, on to the day-to-day. On Monday, and I did this every single day, I marked getting up early or sleeping in the exact same way every single day with this lace mini box from Bloom Paper Studio. And it's funny because I haven't placed an order from Bloom Paper Studio in forever, and I'm gonna have to go and order some more of these mini lace boxes because I'm officially now out of silver. I'm running drastically low on gold, and I need I think I'm still good on rose gold, but I definitely need to make a purchase. I haven't ordered from Bloom Paper Studio in so long, so I'm gonna have to go and purchase these boxes again. But I marked getting up early the same way every day. I pulled in one of those mini lace boxes, Pulled in some garlands from Sadie Stickers, added some florals, and then that dot divider is from Paper Trail Plans. I marked that I went to the gym with one of my best friends, and I marked that with some florals that I layered on either side of the column. And you can see I pull in a ton of snowflakes and like dot clusters. I wanted to make it look like it was just snow falling down the side of the columns. And I can't remember who it was that I saw do this a couple years ago for their winter spreads, but it's stuck with me and it's something that I've wanted to do ever since I saw them do that. And I wanted to pull that in the spread particularly because the kit is called Baby It's Cold Outside. And I was like, I want to make it look cold. Okay, I marked cleaning my house and I love the way that I marked this. I pulled in a swatch box from Paper Trail Plans. I layered it with that little vine circle frame from Mini Riot Co., who's unfortunately no longer open. I did pull in another little bunch of florals, and then the icon is from Crafts by Towie. And I don't know, just something about that layering there just makes it look, I don't know, I really like it. I really like it a whole lot. When I deep clean my house, I like binge listening to some of my favorite podcasts, and I'll listen to The Office Ladies, which is like my go-to podcast because much like The Office, I can binge listen to Office Ladies and hear them break down little like inside things all day, every day. It's just, it makes me really happy. I'm a huge Office fan. I marked that I picked up pizza on this night. I don't know what it is. Whenever I like deep clean my house and like scrub everything down, I don't want to immediately go in and dirty my kitchen. So we'll like usually pick something up to eat because I'm like, the house is clean, I'm not dirtying it. So we just picked up pizza on this night. I did mark Hello January on this day too. I know the first day of January was last week, but I forgot to write it in. I figured it's January 2nd. It's still early enough in the month that I can write Hello January. And I really like how I did that. I just used that the negative space in the full box, and the script is from Paper Trail Plans. I did add another little floral piece to the inside of that box just to give it a little zhuzh. And I really like how that turned out. Okay, so going over to Tuesday, I literally pretty much copy and pasted everything that I did the day before because I've said this so many times. It's very, I do the same things every day. I woke up early. I went to the gym. I did mark that I've been listening to a lot of like audiobooks. So I did mark reading and relaxing, and I marked it with a quarter box from the kit and a book stack from White Deer Stationery, even though I listen to audiobooks. I don't know. I'm that person who I like to be read to because I feel like I can immerse myself into the story. I have a really hard time focusing unless it's a book that I'm like, I've been dying to read. I get lost a little easier if I'm able to have someone else read it to me. I don't know. Maybe I've just been spoiled because like growing up, my sister used to read me books and she would like give voices to all the characters and really help me immerse myself into the story. I don't know. Maybe I've been spoiled by that, but I like listening to audiobooks. I will say this first section on Tuesday, I feel like maybe I bunched it up just a little too much. Like, I don't know if I'm happy with how much stuff I packed in. I'm still learning how much space I have in these columns. Like, I just feel like Alicia designed this so well because like, I feel like I have a ton of space in the day covers and a ton of space in the washi section. And then I still have a ton of space in the columns as well. It's like, I don't know what Alicia did, but like these inserts, I'm still like playing around with and loving. Like I will say this, I don't know why it took me so long to get into inserts. Like I love being able to have both pages out, and when I'm done decorating one page, I can set it off to the side and still look at it to where it'll match the second page. Like I feel like so far, both of my spreads in this planner are so cohesive and they make me so happy. Like I was convinced, I'm like, oh man, my New Year's spread, that's going to be my favorite spread. And then this spread, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, this one's my favorite spread. And it just keeps going on that way. And I'm like, if it's going to be like this all year, planning is such a treat and a joy. That's so fun. Okay. I marked that, okay, I've been on this like kick. We have HBO Max and all of Full House is on there. And Full House was like my favorite show growing up. Like, I mean, I got the whole series on DVD one year for Christmas. as like my big Christmas present because I wanted it. And now it's on HBO Max and I just stream that. I will watch it while I'm planning. Like I'll just watch episode after episode after episode. It's kind of like that and The Office. I mean, I've said this before. I will binge TV shows like nobody's business. I will binge How I Met Your Mother, The Office, Parks and Recreation, Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, things like that. I will go on these like binges of watching this. And right now I'm binging Full House. It just makes me really, really happy. So I marked that I binged some Full House and I pulled in a MIDI box from Sadie Stickers. I edited a plan with me and I love how I marked it because I pulled in another one of those sparkle garlands from The Giving Girl, and I felt like it just looked like some snowflakes, and I did add some snowflake droops from Sadie Stickers as well to make it look like more snow was falling down either side of the column. And then to cap off the night, I did teach my Zoom class, so I pulled in another MIDI box from Sadie Stickers, added one of those really beautiful ornate snowflakes, and then the little yoga mat is from White Stationery. On Wednesday, cut and paste the exact same thing. I marked sleep. Well, okay, so instead of waking up early, I did sleep in on Wednesday. I went to the gym and then I marked planning in my planner, which is like, I'm looking at it now, I'm like, Jen, where else are you going to plan? I mean, I guess, okay, some people plan digitally. Not everyone uses a paper planner, but I don't know, to me, it's just like, Jen, of course you planned in your planner. I don't know, just the way I wrote it was kind of funny to me. But I did mark that with a little quarter box from the kit, some florals, and then the dot divider is from Paper Trail Plans, and then the icon is from White Stationery. I marked that I talked to my sister on the phone, and I marked that with the same layering technique using that swatch box from Paper Trail Plans, the circle vine frame from Mini Riot Co., and some florals from the kit, and then the little icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that my husband picked up some Sonic on this night. Ooh, this was not a good week for eating in the whole Munez household. I will say that. But I mean, I went to the gym every day, so that doesn't, y'all, I tell my clients not to justify, and what am I doing? Don't be a hypocrite. Anyways, I marked that I had a YouTube binge with my husband, and I guess I separated it because I didn't have much else to write. So I'm marking YouTube binge with the florals and the icon from Crafts by Towie, and then I'm capping off the night by saying with Shane and utilizing the little couch icon from White Stationery because we sit in our front room and we watch TV together. So I kind of separated. It was like the last thing that I had marked. I was like, well, I have space, so I need to fill it in, I guess. I'm just showing the rest of the page. I love how it turned out. Moving on to Thursday, I marked getting up early again. It's the same. Like, it's very uniform, but it's literally, I mark the exact same thing every single day. Like, I don't know if I love it or hate it, like, because it's very pretty. It's really pretty to look at. But I feel like that's just how it's going to be for at least January, because January is a slow season for me anyway. So I do a lot of repetitious things. I mean, I do a lot of repetitious things anyways. What am I talking about? I'm a repetitive person, okay? So I marked getting up early. I went to the gym with my best friend. I did mark that I came home and took a nap because I did not sleep well the night before. I think I was up way too late and I couldn't fall asleep. And then I get up early so I can go to the gym in the mornings. I feel like I get a better workout in the mornings. It used to be I would work out in the evenings, like at 8, 9 o'clock sometimes. But then I felt like I couldn't go to sleep because my adrenaline was like up. Because, you know, you have all those endorphins when you work out. And now it's like I wake up early, I go to the gym, and then at around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm like, whew, I'm ready for a nap. I don't know, it's weird. So I marked taking a nap with a quarter box from the kit, pulled in some florals, another dot divider from Paper Trail Plans, and then the icon is from White Deer Stationery. Ooh, okay, so I really love this. I marked organizing my stickers, and I finally got to use the little Ray and Takeo icon from Crafts by Towie. It's so perfect because that's literally, I got the new foiled binders from Ray and Takeo, the silver, rose gold, and gold binders, and I was literally organizing all of my $2 Tuesdays into like the correct foil binders, and I had so much fun. It was like such a joy, and I binged Full House while I did it. It was a lot of fun. So I love the way that that looks. And then to cap off the night, I just had a YouTube binge with my husband. I did pull in a half midi box from Sadie Stickers. I don't really pull in half boxes very much anymore, but again, because I'm trying to figure out spacing in this new layout, I pulled in a half midi box so it doesn't fill up the whole width of the column. I was able to layer with my florals and pull in some foil deco, and I did pull in 2 half boxes this week. They're midi boxes, but they are half box size. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually like how it looked. So yeah. Okay. Jumping over to Friday, surprise, surprise, I am marking sleeping in the exact same way as I've been marking waking up early or sleeping in every single day this week with that box from Bloom Paper Studio, the garland, the hanging garland from Sadie Stickers, and then the florals. This day was a very, very chill day. Like, I didn't do very much. It was very relaxed. I didn't have to go to work or anything. Didn't have a training session, so I kind of just hung out at home. I did run to the bank and make a deposit. So to mark that, I pulled in another midi box from Sadie Stickers. Again, I pulled from my collection, and I will continue to say this. I'm really nervous because I don't think Alicia has midi boxes in her shop anymore. I haven't seen them. Alicia, please, I'm asking you from my heart. I need them. I did go to the gym later this day, which, like I said, normally I go to the gym in the morning, and so going in the evening, first of all, there are so many people who go to the gym at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, oh my gosh, the gym is so packed. Like, I love going in the morning because not very many people are there. It's like more of the older people, because they do like water aerobics and they do yoga and things like that. So it's not like a bunch of the people, like the younger college kids or anything. We live in a college town. So when you go at like 5 in the afternoon, there are so many people. Like, oh my gosh, it's so packed. I don't know, maybe that's just my antisocial tendencies popping out. I'm not antisocial, but like when I'm in the gym and I have to like squeeze my way onto like a squat rack or a bench, like, I don't know, I think my RBF shows because I'm just in there and I want to get stuff done. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of people who go in at around 5 o'clock. Anyways, I came home, had a YouTube binge, so I marked that with a quarter box from the kit, some florals, and then the Roku remote is from White Deer Stationery. And then to cap off the night, I edited a plan with me. What plan? Oh, what plan with me was that? That might have been my Christmas plan. Oh man, who knows? Who knows what that one was, y'all? Okay. On Saturday, I marked Lazy Day, and again, marked it the exact same way as I've been marking up early or sleeping in. So to mark that, again, the box from Bloom Paper Studio, some florals, the garlands, and all of the deco from Sadie Stickers. I did mark that I recorded a voiceover. That might have been my Christmas plan with me. I don't know. It's going to bother me now. I'll have to look. I did mark that I uploaded a plan with me. It must have been that same one that I did the voiceover for, because generally when I do the voiceover, I upload it the same day. So to mark that. Now, I pulled in a quarter box with these bows on it, and it was not like I tried to cover up the bow, but I didn't have like a way that would cover it up the way I wanted. So I don't know. There's just a bow on it now. And not to say, like, if you like boxes with bows in the center of them, look, do you. But I can't make them, I feel like I can't make them look good in my spread anymore. So it's what I had to work with, and I have my stickers. I'm using my stickers, so it is what it is. But that's just like not my favorite thing that I marked. I marked that I took a nap on this day. So I marked that the same way with the swatch from Paper Trail Plans, the circle vine frame from Mini Riot Co., and then the little chair icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that me and my husband picked up fajitas for dinner on this night. Oh, we have this Mexican food place, and I think I've talked about this before. They have the most amazing fajitas. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. So we had fajitas, and okay, I was so excited because on this night, The feature film that I was the makeup artist for, it's like 99% done. And so the director got on with like the crew and he's like, hey, do you guys want to have an online watch party? And we're like, yeah. So I'm marking that we had a watch party. Like he sent us all over the files. We were all on a video call and we all watched the feature together. And it was like, oh my gosh. First of all, it's going to be an amazing film. I'm so excited. It's so good. And his editing and directorial, like, first of all, he's such a fantastic filmmaker. And I cannot wait for it to be 100% done. I was so excited. I was like smiling the whole time. Like, it was like a culmination of all this hard work that we all did and being able to see it, like, come together. And like it was funny because I was sitting there watching it with my husband and I was like telling him, oh, this was this day, oh, this was this day, and he was just like smiling at me. He was like, I love seeing you in your, I don't know, it made me really, really happy. So to mark that, I pulled in another midi half box from Sadie Stickers, some florals from the kit, a bunch of foil deco pieces, and the TV icon is from Crafts by Towie. That is my favorite TV icon. I feel like it's big enough to where if you wanted to, you could just put it solo and like write a little, you could even write like a word on the inside of the screen, or you can layer it with a third box or a quarter box or a half box, and it would look super great. Okay. On Sunday, I marked getting up early. No surprise there. I marked it the same way as I marked it every week, every day. I marked that we went to church on this day. So to mark that, I pulled in some florals from the kit, layered them on either side of the column, pulled in a bunch of like foil deco and snowflakes, making it look like it was just flurrying down the sides of the column. The icon that I pull in is from Crafts by Towie. There's really no deviation. It's either Crafts by Towie or White Deer Stationery. I'm running low on the little church icons from White Deer Stationery. I just placed an order, so I'm waiting for those to come in. So it kind of just works out that like when I go to church on Sundays, I have to make sure that I like alternating. So I don't know. I'm weird because like I can't have two foiled icons next to each other. It has to be White Deer Stationery and then Crafts by Towie. I don't know. I'm weird, y'all. I've gotten into this like habit of doing these things. Let me know in the comments below. Or do you guys have like planner OCD? Do you have to do like if you put down a White Deer Stationery icon or like a non-foiled icon, is the next icon you put in a foiled icon? Do you do full like all foiled icons? I'm really curious. I didn't start doing this until like I want to say last year. No, it was like halfway through last year. And then I started like just alternating between Crafts by Towie and White Deer Stationery. Anyways, I marked that I went to my husband's grandmother's house on this day. So I pulled in another quarter box from the kit, layered it with some florals. The house icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that we made homemade burgers over there. I was the one to make the burgers because my husband really likes the way I make burgers. So I pulled in some more garlands from the Giving Girl and some snowflake drops from Sadie Stickers. The icon is from Crafts by Towie. And then on this night, I filmed my New Year's Plan With Me, which was like so exciting because I actually got to crack open my 2023 planner. I was so excited about it. So to mark that, I pulled in a midi third box, layered it with some florals, and then the icon is from White Deer Stationery. I was so happy. Like, I'm loving these new inserts so much. Like, oh my gosh, they're so good. And then to cap off the night, I marked that I filmed a journaling reel. And I had to mark that because filming a reel is no joke. Like, it takes a lot. So I had to mark it. So to mark that, I pulled in some florals, layered them at the bottom of the column, pulled in a layered garland from Sadie Stickers, and then I love this Instagram icon. It's one of my favorite things to mark doing anything on Instagram from Crafts by Towie. And then I just pulled in, that's a snow cluster, like a snow flurry cluster from Honey Inked. Picked that up, I think like last year. I pulled that in behind the phone to make it look like snow was falling behind the phone. And yeah, that caps off the whole week. These are the leftovers that I have for this kit, along with the Viv Wiggle. There were tons of florals left over. I'm going to have a lot to work with in my journal and also my functional planner. But yeah, these are the leftovers along with the Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying well. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye.